In this step-by-step video tutorial we will learn how we can create motion graphics beauty products ads in Filmora 13. Like this. Hey beauty fans, welcome to Solly Tutorials. Want to make stunning ads that sell your favorite products? In this step-by-step tutorial, you'll learn everything you need to create stunning motion graphics beauty ads using the powerful, yet user-friendly Filmora 13. No matter your skill level, whether you're a complete beginner or a seasoned editor, I'll guide you through the process from start to finish, sharing pro tips and tricks along the way. Get ready to animate, color grade, and tell stories that wow your audience. So, grab your copy of Filmora 13, buckle up, and let's dive into the world of motion graphics magic. So to make this motion graphics beauty products ads I have 3 PNG pictures in Filmora 13 media. One of these pictures is a PNG picture of face wash. Another PNG picture we have is a lemon PNG picture. And in the third picture we have a PNG picture of green leaves. Free download link of all these PNG pictures is available in description. First, I drag and drop the face wash PNG image onto the timeline. I keep the duration of this picture as 10 seconds according to the length of ads. You can set it according to your need. Then in the track above it I drag and drop the lemon picture. I drag and drop these two pictures onto a track. This will leave me with an empty track below. In this track I also drag and drop the third picture. Adjust the size and position of the pictures as per your requirement. As such I adjust its size and position to my liking.
Tried to give the best of it, but it was coming undone. Oh, every choice filled with regret, till the night we were done. So sick and tired of trying to listen, but feeling so misunderstood. Every word and action misfigured, by promises no good.
Now we create animations in these pictures. So first I animate the face wash picture using keyframe animation. It is very simple. For this place the playhead where you want to add your first keyframe. So here I add a keyframe inside the transform tool. By adding this keyframe you can animate scale, position and rotation simultaneously. First I add 2 empty keyframes. Keep a little distance between the 2 keyframes like mine. Then select the first keyframe. And in this keyframe I move the picture position upwards. By doing this our face wash will create an animation something like this. Make this animation a bit smoother and professional looking. So for that, double click on the same picture, and then click on the keyframe panel. Zoom the keyframes a little inside this panel. Select the first keyframe points from here. Go to the menu above. Select the ease in option here. Then select the end keyframe points. And for this select the option of ease out from the menu. Now the animation in our face wash picture looks perfect. Next, we animate the colors of this face wash, giving our main beauty products a unique look and feel. So for that, double click on the face wash picture. I go to the color tab. Then I click on the color wheels panel. From here we will add the first keyframe of the color wheels. For the second keyframe, I move the playhead to the end. And here I add another keyframe. The third keyframe I add between these 2 color wheels keyframes. And then within those 3 keyframes I add a keyframe and an add. So that's a total of 5 color wheels keyframes. Now to change its colors, select any of the color wheels keyframe. Then click inside these color wheels, so the desired color will be selected by us. And in the same way you can select the color according to your need by rubbing the mouse click inside these color wheels. You can choose the best colors for your products by selecting the color of your choice directly from the color wheels. So you can see that I changed the positions of the color wheels in all the keyframes, and this gave us our main product in several colors. So after doing that, let's now animate the green leaves PNG image, and the lemon PNG image. So for this, I place the playhead after the transform keyframes of the face wash. And here I add a keyframe of transform. For the second keyframe I again move the playhead position slightly forward. And here I add another keyframe. Both of these keyframes are empty. Now I select the first keyframe. And in this keyframe I will move the leaf picture position to the center of the face wash. So it will be hidden. And I set its scale to 0. So this picture will create an animation something like this. Now I move the playhead forward. And in this picture I add about 4 more transform keyframes. And in these keyframes I change the rotate values a bit. Now I ease in and ease out these keyframes in the keyframe panel in the same way. Now we will apply these keyframe animations to the lemon picture above. So for that, we select the keyframes of this picture. And copy those keyframes. Then go to the above picture, and right click on it, and then click on Paste Keyframe option. So you can see that our lemon position is also applied above the picture below. So now we will fix its position. For this, we will now move the position of the lemon picture to the left side of the face wash. We will do this process of changing the position of the picture in all the keyframes. And within the same keyframes, I don't see the lemon rotation very well. I restore its rotation in all these keyframes. And within only 2 of those keyframes I change the rotate values, and rotate it only 15 degrees. So we applied the animations to all 3 pictures. After doing this, we now add a background picture to its background. So for that, I go to Stock Media, and here you have to choose a good background color of your choice. There are also animated backgrounds, and there are also non-animated backgrounds. The background I choose from here is the dreamy background. To add it, I add an empty video track to timeline. I move this track by dragging it to the bottom. And in this empty track I drag and drop this animated background image. I set the length of this animated background image according to my project. So for this, I slow down the speed and increase the length. The best and easiest way to adjust the speed is to grab the video or animated picture by an edge and drag it while holding down the Control key. This way you can easily adjust the speed. I think this background picture is perfect for my beauty product ads. So let's now add some animated and professional looking text for this beauty products ads. So for that, go to Text tool and click on it. Click on Quick Text option here. So the text will drop on the timeline. Now we edit it. For this, double click on this text on the timeline. Go to the Titles panel. From here we will write a professional looking short word, such as feel. Its size I select around 140. Its font style is Sego UI Black. I adjust its position using the position inside the transform in the video panel. And I keep its position on the left side of face wash. Animation needs to be applied to this text. For this, again go to the Titles panel. Click on the animation section here. Within this you will find the option of in, out and loop animation. Among them we choose push animation from in animations for this text. Now we duplicate this text. The easiest way is to drag and drop the text into the top track with a left click of the mouse while holding down the Alt key. I move the position of this text a little further on the timeline. Double click on this text. Go to the video panel. From here, move the position of this text down a bit. Now go to the Titles panel. Edit this text from here. For example, I write in this title, Fresh All Day, so in this title we have a complete sentence. So for this we need to reduce the title size. Size I am about 38. Now we need to apply animation to this text. Go to Animation section. And change the in animation from here, and change it to no down animation. You can adjust the size and position of the text as per your requirement at any time. And in the same way I again take a duplicate of this text. And edit this text. Zoom the preview player to your liking, so you can see the best display, and then fine-tune those things with the zoom display. Select text animation for the text below as well. Change the in animation of this text. And change it to typewriter animation. Now we will convert this last text into a text animation like this. So for that, I move the playhead a little further. And this text I split here. I move the end of this text to the track above. I will slightly increase the start duration of the above text. Scroll down to out animation of the text. And keep the track's out animation disappear. After that, the advanced settings of the above text are to be done. Select the text above. Click on Advanced option. Turn off the fill option within the Customize section. Turn on the outline option. Keep the outline color white. Set the outline thickness to 1. And then click on Apply button. So in this text we'll have some cool animations like this. So this is the text on the left side of our main product. Let's add a short title to the right side of Face Wash. For this I go back to the text tool, Quick Text option. Adjust the position of the text on the timeline. Go to the video panel. And inside the transform tool, move the position of this text to the right. Go to the title panel. Edit the text. I write in this title, protect your skin's natural barrier. I keep her size 40. And I keep the font style Barlow black. Adjust the alignment and position of the text. After doing this, I now change the colors of some of the text in the title. So you can see that I changed the color of this title to about 3 different colors. Now for this, apply the animation. Click on the animation section. In animation put typewriter. This is about the 4th animation, if your title appears to disappear off the screen during the animation. So use keyframe animations to bring it to the screen. Go to the video panel. Add 2 empty keyframes from here. Select the first keyframe, and in that the position of this text I bring to the screen. Now apply another animation on it. For this, again within the title panel, click on the animations section. Open the loop animations here. Scroll down these loop animations. And from here apply negative loop animation for this title. Again go to the Titles tab and click on it. There is one title to look for, and that is the simple callout title. For this we have to create an empty track on the timeline. I will create an empty video track above one track of background color. For this, click on the plus sign at the top left side of the timeline. Then click on the option of Open Track Manager. Select a video track from here. In placement I select track 1 above. I set the audio tracks to 0, and then I click on OK button. Now in this empty track I drag and drop this simple callout title. I put its position in the end. Actually in this title we only need this animated line. So delete the text in the center of that animated line, in the basic section of the titles panel. Then go to video panel, and adjust the size and position of this line using the transform tool. Another title I drag and drop. That is shopping sales. I drag and drop it. And I edit it in the same way. Above it I write buy now. Adjust its size and position. If line spacing needs to be adjusted, go to Advanced Settings. And set it from here. Then go to the video panel. Adjust the size, position and rotation of the entire sticker and text from here. Another last title I'm going to use is called Simple Callout Volume 02 Lower Third 23. I drag and drop the title onto the timeline. Double-click the title. Adjust its size and position. Zoom the preview player to your liking. And then go to the titles panel. Edit the text of this title to your liking from here.
Dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with the motion, following the light that sets me
Now we will create the reflection of these 3 PNG pictures. So for this, hide all timeline video tracks except 3 PNG pictures. And now we have to take a snapshot of these 3 PNG pictures together. Click the snapshot button. And select PNG as snapshot format. And click on OK button. Now we will create an empty track above the background color. So for that, again go to Open Track Manager option. Set audio tracks to 0 here. Select video tracks 1, and select its placement above track 1, and then click the OK button. Drag and drop the PNG image into the empty track. Place the start position of this PNG snapshot where the above 3 PNG pictures are fully displayed on the screen. Go to the Transform tool. Vertical flip this snapshot picture from here. And move its position down, like this. And reduce its opacity as per your requirement. I set the opacity level to about 30. So it will become something like a reflection. Now you can show all hide tracks again. After doing all this, I now import some water splash videos and some sound effects from my computer folder into Filmora Media. All these files I drag and drop into Filmora Media. All these free files are linked in the description. Again, create an empty track above the background image layer. For this, in the same way, go to Open Track Manager and click on it. From here only a video track has to be selected in the placement of above track 1. And in this track we drag and drop the video called Video 1 onto the timeline. Double click on this video. Go to the video panel. Within the basic section, go to the compositing tool. Here, inside the blending mode box, select the screen option. Again, go to Track Manager option. Add 2 video tracks from here. Select placement above track 7. Set audio tracks to 0, and click on OK button. So these 2 tracks will be created on top of all 3 PNG animated pictures we have. I drag and drop video 2 into the lower of these 2 tracks. Double click on this video, go to the blending mode box, select the screen option from here. And drag and drop video 3 into this second empty track. Double click on this video, go back to the blending mode box, but this time select lighten option for this video. If you think you have some extra parts in your project, select all tracks. Split additional parts of the project. And delete it. After doing this, let's apply the sound effects. In media we have 2 sound effects, that is enough for our motion graphics beauty ads. I drag both sound effects to the timeline according to the animations, and apply it to the background of the animation. Make sure to try to set the sound effects to the correct position. After doing all this, now the last thing we need to apply is the background music. So for this, I add an empty audio track. Go to the audio tab and click on it. From here you can search and find countless music of your choice, but the music I will use for today's motion graphics beauty ads is called Beautiful Spring Music. I drag and drop this music onto the timeline. I split the extra part of the music, and delete it. Make sure you apply the fade in and fade out effect to the music key. And there you have it. Now you're equipped with the skills and knowledge to craft stunning motion graphics beauty ads that will leave your audience speechless. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more editing magic. And if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. See you next time.